Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video on this channel. Today we will be looking at how I got Ender Slayer 7, yes, finally, and the loot from 163 bosses of tier 4 Enderman. So let's just start with how I actually got it. First of all, I could only do tier 3 Enderman. So on my other account, like on my other profile, I deleted, just don't ask why. I grind Ender Slayer 7 because I wanted to use my Terminator. I bought one before I got Ender Slayer 7 because there was the bug when you had one Master Star on it that you could shoot. That's only in dungeons, so I could only use it in dungeons when I had one Master Star on it. So I just bought one with one Master Star on it already, so I could use it right away. But then they nerfed that and I had to grind. Luckily there was Aatrox, so I only had to do 700 to 800 tier 3 bosses. That was already pain and took me like 70 hours in total, so yeah, that was pretty annoying. But this time it was different, because my co-op got unbanned finally after 1 month. I waited for them. They had both atom splits in their inventory, so I couldn't do actually Enderman Slayer and all other stuff, so I couldn't even do tier 3 Enderman. So I was completely down. I couldn't do dungeons because no Terminator equals no dungeons for me. No Enderman Slayer, and yeah, that was pretty annoying. But as he got unbanned the first day, we did Enderman Slayer 6 for me, because I already carried him when I was on my other account, so I could finally use my Atom Split Katana. And one day I just thought, yeah, okay, I'm doing actually pretty well with my tier 3 bosses, so why don't I try tier 4 bosses? And actually on my first try I literally just killed it. It was freaking easy. And I think you saw my video, maybe. If you didn't, you can watch this after this one or just right away. Where I showed you how to kill bosses, like Enderman bosses, without a legendary Ender Dragon. So I was really happy that I was able to do that. So yes, after a few bosses, I realized that they are so easy that I didn't do 3/4 final destination, so I took my Necron leggings, and this is actually pretty good because it has Legion 5 on it and it's almost hyper maxed. So this was actually a good improve for my damage. I literally halved my speed of doing them, so this was a big buff. But why you clicked on this video is probably because you wanted to know what I got as drops. So I will show you that right away. Before we look in these chests, I wanted to say that I sold some things, but not the actual rare stuff. So like all the null spheres I made were like almost 40 million coins, something around that, maybe 50 mil. So there was just a little side effect of me getting coins. Yeah, I just wanted to make Enderman Slayer XP, so there was just like a bonus 50 million, yeah. Also, we got some coins from the Twilight Arrow Poison. That wasn't really that much, maybe 2 million in total, maybe only 1. I don't really know, because it's not worth that much. But I will show you now these chests. This is, I think, not that accurate, but it may be. So first of all, we start with the rare stuff. Actually, this is the Mana Steel books. I think I had like 3 or 4 more, but I just sold them to the NPC because it's like only 5k difference, so I can just sell it to the NPC for 25k. So yeah, some Mana Steel books. On the screen you will see how much money that was. So I think that was around like maybe a mil, maybe not, I don't really think so, maybe 500k, I don't know. So then we have the transmission tuner. These are 75k per, but I think I got 5 more of these, but I sold them to the NPC, which was really dumb, because they're only 45k to the NPC. No, that's way less than I would have gotten in the auction house. But you will get the auction house price here, because that's not really that big of a difference. So I have 3 of these I can sell now. Then we go to the very rare stuff. First of all, I got 4 Smarty Pants books, but I don't have them anymore here, because I put them on my Maxer leggings. There you have it, Smarty Pants 3. I got all these 4 books myself, so that's pretty pog. Then on to the next one of the very rare stuff is 2 Sinful Dices and an Enderman Cortex Rewriter. Like, one funny thing about the Cortex Rewriter, I had like, I don't know, 3 of these or something, and I sold one for 2 million to the auction house because someone was flipping them for 10 million, and I just put on my 3 for 7, 5 and 2 million, and the one for 2 million literally sold. So yeah, that was a good amount of profit. And funny is that the guy who wanted to make the 10 mil flip literally didn't sell any of his Cortex Rewriters, so it was completely messed up. So I got the most money out of his flip. Yeah, next thing, this chest is actually pretty cool, because we have 3 items in there. So I will show you that in a second. In here we have 8 null atoms, 300k. I also sold some of these. I think I had 12 in total or something. Then we got 4 pocket espresso machines, 500k each, something like that. Crazy rare drop, pretty cool. And a handy blood chalice. I won't keep this one because my co-op also got one when I carried him in Enderman Slayer 6. He got one on his profile, and he gave it to me because he thought he already had one, but he didn't. So I got this, and I will give it to him because that's just, I think that's pretty funny, because he got mine and I got his, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, that was the normal stuff I think I got. And just think at the following situation for this drop here. I was grinding Enderman Slayer 7, and then I was in the Discord of my guild, Dungeon Legends. You should probably join that, it's a pretty cool guild. I'm just a little ad at the edge, and this guy, so my boss was bugged, like, you know, the little bar I have normally under here, which says if the beacon is placed or not and stuff. It didn't show up for my boss, it showed up for another one's boss, and that was pretty annoying. So this guy just helped me out with his 5 million damage per hit or something, and he literally carried my boss. And on his boss I dropped this thing. You're seeing that right, the exceedingly rare Ender Artifact Upgrader. I don't know why they did this to this name, but it literally is worth 100 freaking million. And I thought about it, and I am not gonna sell it. I am upgrading my Ender Artifact right now. So we take this out. Fun fact, I bought this for 12 million coins, it's worth 60 million now. We will take this stuff here, this is for something else, maybe you know that. I bought this stuff, oh, not E, and we can craft ourselves the Ender Relic, which is literally worth 160 mil. And there it is. Beautiful. So it's actually worth 150 mil, and here we freaking go. Bang. 18,000 XP. This looks so cool. Oh my holy. This looks so crazy. I am so going to upgrade this if my auction sells. It will become a mythic accessory. So I don't know why it has this special thingy around it, but I like it. I take 25% less damage from end mobs. It looks so crazy. I think this is the most expensive talisman I own. Yeah, it is. So that's pretty insane. It's really insane. I never thought I would have this luck, because this was all I got. Every single drop I could have gotten until Ender Slayer 7. Every single drop, even the Ender artifact upgrader. This thing was just like, oh my god, I was freaking out at this moment. Like, I never have really that luck, and this was one of the times I actually got freaking lucky. Thanks to the guy who literally carried my boss and dropped it for me. That was pretty funny, not gonna lie. But the main reason I grinded it was not because of the Ender artifact upgrader, it was because of this crazy bow. My Terminator. I can finally use this, and I already did some master mode today. And yesterday I also grinded some floor 6, like I did one floor 6 just to test my Terminator out together with my gyrokinetic wand, and it literally makes so much fun. I love it. It is so cool. Like, this is the best duo, Terminator and gyrokinetic wand on the server. It is so insane, and I can finally do catacombs again. This makes me so happy, and I think that was it for the video. Also, one thing, join my Discord. It is linked in the description. I would really enjoy you if you were there. We have it took pretty long to set it up, but I think it's cool. So maybe you go in the description, check it out. And that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider subscribing. It would really help me out, because I put a lot of effort in my videos, and I would really appreciate if you would subscribe and like the video, and maybe just watch a couple of my other videos if you enjoy them. Yes, so I wish you a wonderful and great day or evening, and we'll see you soon in the next one. Until then, bye!